All right, friends, welcome to another unboxing review. Can this really wash your car without any hoses or anything like that? It's supposed to wash and clean it with just this portable little thing here. So this is the Linyo Ultimate Cordless Car Wash Machine. We got instructions, vacuum attachment, looks like a battery, shows a charge on there, looks like an adapter maybe, a motor device, car washing liquid, paint protectant. Ugh, it's kind of heavy. An extendable pole here. Okay, just like that, and then we can use this as like a little handle or something. Okay, I got like a 6-foot wingspan, so that's like 6 feet, probably close to 12 feet almost of hose. It's got a foam dispenser on here. It's got the roller. This can come off, can attach onto here. Okay, just like that. So this just fits right up inside there, and then just pinch these together, and then that slides up and locks into place. So if you need to use it on the top of the car to do it like that, that's what we can do. A little vacuum attachment. So this can go right on here. You can attach your motor onto this. It's got the little lock spot. Put it on here, lock that in place, line up the lines, lock that in place. Hold the power button down, that turns it on. Okay, so we have a little bit of a vacuum there. Not like super powerful, but it's enough to get some pretty strong. Okay. We have the place where you put the battery and the motor in on this side, and that just goes in there. We fill up the water tank. See, on the other side, we have a place for our little towel. Don't see the towel on there. Oh. And we have our water tanks over here. So we got dirty water and fresh. You push that button, pop that out. We'll go put some fresh water in this. I got a dirty truck out there waiting to be cleaned. Let's go do it, yeah. Use a little brush this. Okay, it's got this little handle on here. We can lock that into place and wheel it around with that. Let's see, my hose is gonna come out this side, so I guess I'll push it over to here. And we can push that back in there if we want to. Okay, so that can go off here. This can come off of there too. That holds on there. I guess I'll just take all this out. You start at the top and work your way down. Close that up. So apparently you can stand on this. This holds up to 330 pounds, so it's pretty stout. Gives you an extra thing to step up on. Okay, so we can shoot some foam out of here. Okay, so we got some mud here. It's pretty dirty, the windows and everything like that. Doesn't look very clean. So we're gonna just do this side real quick and show you what the difference looks like. It is recommended when you put the foam on that you do like one section at a time. So say like the front half and then the back half or the front door and things like that. It makes it go a little smoother. Okay. And they say depending on like how you want to do this in sections, but apparently how dirty it is, you can let it sit for longer. So now we're just gonna basically take this off with the roller, and it's got this little suction thing here as well. So just hold down the power button. It says start cleaning. This was my first time using it, and I was going really slow. You don't need to go that slow at all. You can pretty much go at a rapid clip, and it does an excellent job. Okay. I mean, I haven't wiped this down at all yet. If you take like a microfiber cloth and go over parts that are difficult to get, so it gets most of the spots. I mean, there's some curvy places that's just harder for it to reach. The soap does a pretty good job. Down here, under here, is usually pretty hard to clean off. You usually have this like road grime there, so I'd probably let that sit a little bit longer. Did a pretty good job of getting that. It seems like when it's clean, it also has like green lights on there. When it's clean, it's kind of it's easier to move. If it's like a little stuck still, it's a little bit harder to push. Yeah, actually, I kind of like it. That didn't make like a giant mess all over my driveway. There's some foam on there, and that's it. But look at this. I mean, pretty clean. If I could just go over it with, usually, you know, once you wash your car and then dry it with the microfiber. So if I go over it with that real quick, let's see what that does for me. If you use a microfiber cloth after every cleaning portion, the results are a lot better. It doesn't give time for the water to dry on there. I could see how, once I get used to it a little bit, my pattern was a little off. They're supposed to do it in sections, but feels pretty good. Obviously, if you do it in smaller sections where the sun isn't gonna let it dry on there, it's gonna be a little bit better. And you do like one door at a time and then dry it off. But it looks pretty good. Look at that. It looks like pretty shiny here. Check that out on the back here. Looks pretty nice to me. Looks like a pretty good job even around here. Kind of difficult spots around here, but still got most of it I can wash or, you know, go over it with my thing there. But yeah, looks pretty good, guys. And this has the self-clean on there too. We just take that off. Like I said, you can stand on top of it. We can use the extender to clean the roof if we want to. I was pretty surprised with the extended handle and this using as a step. I can reach pretty much everywhere on my truck. Either the windshield or the top of your car or anything like that. So that's pretty handy. Pull that out. I mean, wow. Still some the dirty water in there, but plenty of like fresh water still in there, which is pretty impressive. Cool. So I filled it up, and we're about halfway through there. But yeah, I was a little skeptical. I was like, how is this gonna do? But it actually does a good job. The parts that it's like the door here and stuff, yeah, it looks really nice. I think it did a good job. All right, we can see on the Subaru, we got just a lot of bugs splattered on the front, some road dust. Birds are pooping all over my car too, so it's pretty dirty. Okay, now that I've gotten the hang of it, went a little bit quicker. I utilized the step to reach the top. Before, I would have to get like a ladder. So this step, the top of it, it's probably almost a foot tall. So it gives you just that extra height that you need to clean. Then I did it by section as recommended. So the truck I did first, the car I did second. I was kind of a little bit used to using it. Yeah, just apply the soap and then with a roller and the suction part, just go over that and suck everything off. And then take your cloth and wipe it down and section by section. And it turned out really good. The more difficult parts to reach are like behind the door handle, around the mirrors, places where it's more difficult for the roller to get access to. Those can be just washed with a regular cloth. All right, so well, I finished both cars. Needed to change the battery out, I think like 3 times total, and change the water twice. Obviously, the first time washing the truck, I was really slow and not unnecessarily so. Now that the regular speed, I think I could do my whole car with 1 battery, no problem. And the results are pretty phenomenal. So I was really happy with it, really pleased with how it worked. Once you're all done, you can fold everything up and put it away and just hit the self-clean button and it cleans itself. All right, friends, well, final thoughts on this all-in-one car washer. It does a great job. You can actually go a lot faster than I was going when I first started out. I was going pretty slow, but once you get it going, I mean, once you realize how to use it, it's pretty rapidly. Actually, you can just move it along really quick as long as it sucks everything out. You just keep the suction part on the back part. It uses that fresh water to clean the head while it's spinning. It does a great job. It applies like the wax and everything on there, the soap. So even though I did both my cars, I still have quite a bit of stuff on here. So that's 2 cars, and that's the wax, or that's the PEX pertain, the wax on there. What was I saying? And there's soap, so we haven't hardly used very much at all. They're very easy to change in and out. Just push them in there basically. So that's very simple. Intricate things like the rims that are hard, lots of nooks and crannies, it's not going to wash it that good. Those you still kind of got to go like normal. But all in all, guys, I was a little skeptical that this thing's going to wash, you know, your vehicle with this much amount of water on there, but it does a really good job. So if you're trying to conserve water, trying to give yourself a good car wash at the same time, maybe you don't have a hose nearby, or this is just more convenient, you can use this. I'll drop a link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Also, if you guys got any comments or anything like that, hit me up. I try to answer everything. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.